5th of August. My 3rd case back after unretiring as a detective. Some might say that retiring at the age of 24 was a bad idea. However, this case brought me to the small town of Extended Metaphor at midnight, where 2 scoundrels were digging up half a graveyard. What followed was a tale of intrigue and calamity, and quite a night of no sleep.
You know, my dear, when they said, get in the grave, Robin, I didn't expect to be turning over quite so many stones.
That's what digging up graves is, my love. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping me with this one.
I did rather expect there to be a body in there.
There was. Died yesterday. A rich get, lots of gold to bring back for the boss and us. Kinda thought the guy would still be in there, though.
Did you now?
A detective.
Yes, how'd you tell?
Your hat? And
what were your names?
We were just gonna, go.
Fascinating. A graveyard. You'd expect it to have no shortage of bodies, but this one, every body is missing. Everybody. But yeah, these graves also don't have people in them. I must begin my investigation immediately. I found myself in the parlor of Ross Everett, the cemetery's funeral director, and Sally, his very blonde daughter. It was midnight. Everyone was very sleepy. Not me. I don't sleep until all crime is solved.
More light, Detective? You can see us both better.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I don't get why this couldn't have waited till morning, Detective.
Your entire graveyard is missing, Mr. Everett. A slight oversight for a mortician.
Is it? I can see it out the window, right there. Look, Daddy.
Sally is right, Detective.
The people, Mr. Everett, the people. They're who you're representing.
Well, it's not like they could just get up and walk.
Could they?
Not in this medium.
You might not get it, Detective. I am dealing with a plague here. A plague on our society. This 20s thought, this modern stuff, this constant pressure of paying employees what they're owed. I don't stand for it. 16 cents an hour? It takes 2 men an hour to bury a body. 16 doubled is 32. I have a daughter to provide for, Detective. I am not made of cheese.
That would be quite the picture.
You know what else you can do with cheese? And pictures.
So we cut corners, we loosen things up, we rush things. We don't follow all the rules. There's a mistake on the paperwork. So what?
132.
What?
132 mistakes on the paperwork, Mr. Everett. And those are just the ones I've checked. I found myself out on the street soon after. The pair didn't seem to think highly of me, though Sally kept on doing something with her hair, tying and retying it throughout our entire interaction. That did stick in my mind. Maybe she had a nervous tic. On the street, though, I'd find myself in a moment I'd not easily forget.
That's closing time. Get out and stay out.
I found the anti-union rant rather lengthy, but Everett did seem tired. Can't think why. Hey, excuse me, look where you're going. I always find when tired, a brisk walk wakes me right up again. Now, that daughter of his. I have doubts about her knowledge of her father's plan, even if he is guilty. Striking, I suppose, but then again, who isn't when lighting a match? Do you mind? It's worse than a train station in the street. It's the middle of the night. I do suppose all this would be easier in the light of day. I'd be able to at least see my pencil scribbles in my notebook then. Not the time, however. Could you not run directly into me? There's plenty of road.
Sorry, Detective.
It's not fine, but...
I just don't understand it, love. 3 weeks of digging and every single one gone. The big boss will be so mad at us if we don't come back with the goods soon.
Those letters doesn't seem very happy with us.
I'm surprised by you both. You made it a full 30 feet from the graveyard.
The detective.
Fairleigh Goode.
Yeah, but what's your name?
A cruel trick to distract me from my case, but you will not ensnare me with your word play. I saw you at the scene of the crime.
What crime, detective? We were just enjoying the nightlife.
Them ladies always go out to take in the air, and that is what I was doing.
In a graveyard.
Yeah.
Right. 2 years ago, when I was a newly retired man of 24, someone I knew very dearly said to me, "Fairleigh, make sure you never take in the air in cemeteries in the 20s as they're full of badly buried bodies and bad sanitation. Especially that one. What are your thoughts on that?"
I already have a lot of diseases.
Yeah, me too. Comes with a job description. You sign up to be a thug, they give you the ceremonial thigh tattoo, and then you immediately get herpes and boils.
I saw you grave digging.
See, the thing is about being thugs is that we don't take kindly to detectives sniffing about.
You see this knife, son?
Fairly hard to miss.
See, that's how you make a joke.
What did I say?
Scram, detective, or you'll lose your ears.
Yes, I'm scramming. Before I go, though, who's your boss? If I wanted to chat to them, just for some questions.
Our boss has been right under your nose the whole time, detective. Up in that funeral home. That's where the big boss works.
Thanks.
He was full of words.
Bit of all right, too.
Does it always have to be the detectives, Jeffrey?
2 a.m. The Everetts were still up. Sally had lit enough candles that had there been a health and safety inspection, they would have failed. It was stifling in the room. Aha!
Mr. Goode, you're back.
I sure am. Whew. And I'm here to solve your case.
I don't have a case. No one asked you to do this.
Well, here I am anyway.
Do take a seat, Detective. Would you like a drink, Mr. Goode, or something stronger?
The only thing I imbibe is the regrets of wrongdoers, Miss Everett, so no. Now, as I've been investigating for several days, I did spot your accomplices, whose names I regrettably did not catch, skulking around outside. Amid their knives and passionate demeanors, I did see them loading things into a large bed truck late at night. With the amount of candles in this room, I can only assume they took these people away.
Detective! No, that's disgusting!
You must be very maudlin, Detective, in your alone time to come up with things like that.
No comment? Enlighten me?
They all got a proper burial. Out of town, where digging doesn't cost so much. I even got a priest in. Here, empty caskets are lighter, cheaper. You do the math. Harmless. Until you came along.
Harmless? You have no...
Daddy, I cannot believe you! You spent our hard-earned money carting people out of town and burying empty caskets? Jeffrey and Millie, they were my accomplices. No, my employees, all along. Very simple. Go in, get the gold off the bodies, sell it on, and we're thousandaires. But you had to ruin it all, and I really can't believe it. How could you?
I was trying to give you a better life, Sally.
I had that all figured out, Daddy. Should have tried less. Well, at least when I'm in prison, Detective, you and I will be seeing a lot of each other, right?
Well, I need to speak to other authorities about this case. I'm not going to be here in this house any longer. As I once read in a novel, sometimes it is best to not be in places. Good day? The case all wrapped up in under 2 hours. Not quite my record, but close. Horrifying implications, truly. Nothing I could have done about it at the time, but at least it stopped the grave robbing. Sally asked me if I was maudlin. Yeah, I probably am. It's a solitary life. These days, being a detective is what I've seen. Flitting in and out of everyone else's worlds. Like a ghost. or zombie, or something else like that. You know what they say. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. And sometimes, keep your jewels closer than even that.
You've been listening to Fairleigh Goode and the Mystery of the Empty Casket. Hamish Boyle played Detective Fairleigh Goode. Emma Maguire played Millie and Dicoul. Darryn Woods played Ross Everett. Tara Weston-Webb played Sally Everett. Slaine McKenzie played Jeffrey. And Hayden Carter played the pub owner. This script was written by Emma Maguire, with script assistance from Simon Burgess. Many thanks to Matrix Digital and the New Zealand Fringe Festival. This was a Tempest Theatre co-production. For more from us, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or Spotify.